What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are enjoying this beautiful Thursday. It is a gorgeous day outside, but I wanted to let you guys know that unfortunately, Martinelli's has had a recall in regards to the high levels of arsenic found in their apple juice. So Martinelli's has voluntarily recalled a single lot of its apple juice that was distributed to 5 major retailers after it tested for arsenic levels higher than the U.S. Food and Drug Administration standards. Martinelli and Companies stated in a recall notice dated April 16, 2024, that the recall was initiated as a result of the sampling by the state of Maryland that found that samples from one production lot of Martinelli's apple juice sold in the 1-liter glass bottles tested above the guidance action levels of inorganic arsenic in apple juice set by the FDA in June 2023. So if you guys have the 1-liter glass bottles of Martinelli's apple juice, please throw it out. I used to love Martinelli's apple juice, okay? Heavy on the used to, right? I don't see myself ever drinking Martinelli's apple juice ever again. Last year, the FDA issued guidance that lowered the industry action level for inorganic apple juice, arsenic, from 23 parts per billion to 10 parts per billion, which is in line with the requirements for water. That's problematic because why did they lower that standard? So even in the lowered standard, they couldn't meet that. Again, I don't think that I know I'm never going to drink Martinelli's apple juice ever again. And I hope that all of my aces out there keep yourself safe. That's why I want to bring you this recall notice. Please, if you have Martinelli's, throw it out. The Maryland Department of Health reported that the test results for March 2023 production issued that 11.6 parts per billion for arsenic, which is 1.6 parts per billion higher than the industry action level. Here's the thing too, the US, our standards, our FDA standards are a lot lower than other countries. If you guys go and research, like even like red dye, for instance, like in Skittles and Fruit Loops and other things, like we have a lot of foods that we allow in the US that are banned overseas. I just wanted to put that out there. Martinelli and Company sent the letter to alert retail partners of the affected products regarding the best buy date, March 9th, 2026, or March 10th, 2026, as seen on the front of the bottle. It says the product was shipped between March 13th, 2023 and September 27th, 2023, with the majority of the products shipped before July 28th, 2023, the company said. As of time of publication, no illness or complaints tied to the recalled products has been reported. Well, I mean, who's going to say, I'm ill or I'm sick because of Martinelli's? They're going to say it's food poisoning, or they're going to say it's, whatever else. But if they don't specify Martinelli's, then they can get away with that, unfortunately. According to the company, nobody's going to attribute it to apple juice that they bought with a best buy date of last year, 2023. That's crazy. We're like in the middle of the year, excuse me. No other production dates or Martinelli products are impacted by this recall. Okay, sorry about that. I had to drink some water myself because I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. I've been up since 5 this morning, you guys. But it says no other production dates or Martinelli products are impacted by this recall. Okay, that's fair. But as a consumer, I don't see myself buying any other Martinelli products. But that's just me. The California-based beverage producer did not immediately respond to ABC News' request for comment. Okay, yeah, they're not going to. According to the store locator on Martinelli's website, the 1 liter glass bottles are sold at Kroger, Publix, Target, Winn-Dixie, and Whole Foods. So if you guys shop at, which we all do, right? Kroger, Publix, Target, Winn-Dixie, or Whole Foods, and if you guys have Martinelli's apple juice, please throw it out. I feel like I sound like I'm the one who drank the Martinelli's apple juice, but I didn't. Like, did you drink some apple juice? No, girl, I didn't. Okay. The beverage maker asked partners in its letter to examine the inventory and immediately discontinue distributing and selling the identified lot. If any of this lot remains in your stores, please remove it from your shelves, the company added. Well, that's good. They're telling the companies to remove, or the stores to remove it. Absolutely. Consumers with additional questions or concerns about the recall can call Martinelli's toll free at 1-800-662-1868. Okay, well, I guess if people want to call that number I don't understand why they would want to call the company that has poisoned them allegedly, or, has the apple juice with too much arsenic in it. Why would you want to call that same company? But I guess they do so for, legal reasons. But I wanted to bring that to you guys, your attention, that if you do have Martinelli's, or, like I said, I used to love the brand before this happened. I haven't had it in months. And I'm sitting here drinking water because I don't know, maybe I just didn't get enough sleep last night. But that level of arsenic is unacceptable. And the fact that they lowered the bar, like, my question is, why would the FDA lower the bar from the parts per billion? It says, okay, hold on. Last year, the FDA issued guidance that lowered the industry action level for arsenic in apple juice from 23 parts per billion to 10 parts per billion. Why would you go from 23 to 10? Like, none of that, in my opinion, is acceptable. Now, granted, excuse me, I know people are going to say that, in the core and the seeds of apples, there's a natural, arsenic in there, and I get that. But why is our FDA constantly lowering the bar, which is in line for the requirements of water, which is in this Good Morning America article? But the FDA is supposed to regulate our food and water, right? And here's the thing, the United States, we are the richest country in the entire world, yet there's so many other countries, Canada and so many European nations, that have much more strict regulations in regards to their food and water than we do, right? Like, there's a lot of foods that we have here that are banned in other countries. They will not allow their citizens to consume and eat the things that the U.S. will allow their citizens and, our constituents here to do, to eat and consume. And it's really problematic because I feel like, I can't even say, it's not a feeling, it's a fact, right? That the U.S. Values capital and money over the citizens of our nation here. You guys can see it all over your social media feed in regards to, all the students who are trying to protest what's going on in Gaza, and in this nation's history and throughout the world, there has never been a student protest that has been on the wrong side of history. I don't care if the students were protesting the Vietnam War back in the 60s, South African apartheid in the 80s, now the genocide in Gaza, 2024. University students are the ones who have the time, who have the resources, who have the energy, the youth, right? But they realize that they are in a privileged position during that very small time in their lives to rally against what they see is wrong in the world. And they stand up and they fight. And I'm so proud of them. And so, Martinelli's, unfortunately, um, to not even make that lowered bar that the US has in regards to the FDA is extremely alarming, because the FDA, unfortunately, in the United States, is not as strict as other countries. We have to ask ourselves, why is our country, who we pay the most taxes, right? Or not the most, but I'll just say the U.S. The United States is the richest country in the world, right? Right. We have the highest GDP in the entire world. Why are we not regulated the most? Why are we not protected the most? Why are we not, you know, having the highest standards in regards to our food and our water and our shelter and our, you know, the quality of life, right? The quality of life, the highest standards are in the Scandinavian countries, Finland, Sweden, Norway, you know, all those. Um, and I know why, but child, that's another whole another issue for another day. But I wanted to let you guys know this recall. So if you do have Martinelli's, please throw it out. Protect yourselves. Drink water. Rest your voice, which is what I'm about to do. You guys, let me know your thoughts. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And I'll talk with you later. Take care, aces. Throw out the apple juice. Enjoy the sunshine. Love you guys. Bye.